Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Season of Ghosts. In our last session, our group of adventurers continued their explorations and research into this most western area of what you all currently have access to. Not the same, seemingly, as the rest of the curse surrounding and trapping you in Willowshore, but more this wall of ghosts, an ever present mist that similarly swallows and spits back whatever is thrown inside, but at the very least, this one is always visible. Not exactly sure what difference that might make, for now at least, but you decided while you were over here in the western side, you would check out the lumber camp, where Ugly Cute had mentioned potentially enemies being. Great Willow has let you know that at the very least there are enemies somewhere to the west, or at least a greater evil to the west. Whether he's talking about the lumber camp or somewhere else, you're not entirely sure. But you all made it to the lumber camp late last night before realizing that it most definitely was still, or currently, in use. The flickering light of a flame within the compound, the smell of smoke and cooking meat making its way over the large spiked walls towards you. And you decided that entering in the middle of the night might not be the best idea, so you retreated a ways and set up your own camp, but were still ambushed in the middle of the night by a group of these Noporobo, faceless humanoids capable of impersonating others, it seems. Thankfully, you all managed to take them down with really no issue. Little bit of pain, but nothing that was really too difficult to take care of. So, you guys have a little bit left of rest to get tonight before moving on to the rest of the day. Small amount of housekeeping I would like to do. We are going to be trying out a slight change to hero points for a couple sessions, see how it works. Everything is going to remain the same. However, if you use a hero point and still fail the roll, I'm going to refund the hero point then and there also, not just if you nat one again. So you can still fail rolls if you hero point, but hopefully that will lessen the sting of rolling bad into rolling still badly, or even rolling worse. So we'll see how it goes, if you guys like it or not, but it's just something we're going to be trying out.
I did have a question about that.
Yes.
Say the pocket case of you roll, fail, spend a hero point, and then roll a nat one.
You're only getting one hero point.
You just get the one back. You
Yes.
don't get the one for rolling that one as well.
No, okay. You're not getting 2 hero points for that.
Yeah, it's a fair question.
It is a fair question. I appreciate you asking it. It's good to make sure we're all on the same page about it. So, do you guys have anything you would like to do tonight still? Do you want to just finish up your rest and then decide what to do when the new day is upon you? What are we looking at here?
Do we want to relocate?
Well, what time is it, Jericho? I know I was the one awake during this time.
Yeah, it's
My watch.
It's a little before 6 in the morning. You guys don't have much longer of your rest to do.
Probably can
Wait.
just stay here.
Is this the
Yeah, we might-
direction of the camp?
South from there. But yes, it is southeast of you at the moment.
Okay, so there's a good chance they came from this side.
They came
Given
from
who
the
they
left.
Yeah, given who they surrounded, so maybe they didn't come from the camp, or they snuck around.
They're snuck around, or they're coming back from patrol.
Yeah.
So they might not be expecting them for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'd say we could probably risk it and camp out the rest of the night.
All right, let's risk it for the biscuit.
All right.
Righty.
Get spicy.
You guys bed down for the rest of your night's sleep. Cyan doing your best to actually maintain a more vigilant watch this time.
Yes. Apologies.
Thankfully, the rest of the night passes in peace, and you all are able to come to consciousness in the morning without any issue.
All right. I know we've done some recall knowledges on these creatures. Did we learn anything about their senses?
You know, at the very least, you're relatively certain they don't use sight, considering
Right.
they didn't have any issue with no light, and they weren't then dazzled by the sudden appearance of a bright light right in their face in the middle of the night.
Right.
But as for how they actually perceive and sense the world around them, you've got no clue.
Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. We're in daylight anyways.
I think our next goal is to check out that seemingly alive lumber camp, right?
Yes. I feel we're gonna find more of these faceless creatures whose name I've already forgotten.
Noperabo.
Norpabo. Yeah, those things.
Nopes.
Nope.
The nopes.
Oh, you think that they're the residents of the camp?
Ah, I do suspect that, yes.
Let's see.
I'm 50-50 on that. It could be. Or they were just... We know they're east of of town as well, so they could just be people that live in the forest.
Oh, only one way to find out. Ishno, please watch over us and make sure if the worst happens to us, you get the message back to the village.
He's already got his
Where's
pack and is halfway, out of the camp, heading seemingly in the direction of Willow Shore.
Oh, okay, you can do that too.
I was going to go set a preemptive report.
I tried to talk to him, he's already gone. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, you're going again. Okay, see you, Ishina.
What, do you really need me to stay with you?
Yeah.
I suppose not. I'm sure we'll have it covered.
Yeah, we have it
Great.
covered. Yeah, he just comes and goes as he pleases, no? He's just old like that, I guess.
Where do you come from? Where do you go?
Yeah.
Certainly has the shoddy memory to prove it.
Oh, that's fair. Alright, everyone's ready?
Yeah, let's try and sneak up to that place if we can.
Okay. You can try to follow my lead if you want. Sneaking.
That would be fantastic.
Are you guys coming along the sort of northern route, or are you coming directly to the north, or are you trying to circle around to the south? How are you approaching?
We're probably avoiding any kind of front gate, right?
Yeah. What do we know of the entrances into this camp?
Well, you know there's the large gate by the lumber piles that you guys came across on the north side yesterday afternoon. Anyone who would like to can give me a recall knowledge roll here.
Why not?
Gotcha.
Cyan, you would know specifically that the main road that actually leads to the lumber camp, there are a couple outbuildings, and the main gate are all on the south side of the camp.
Yeah, the main gate's on the south side. So if we don't want to be visible and try to go around that, then I think we should avoid that part. They might have watchers out there too.
All right.
Very well.
We'll try to go around it.
Sorry, repeat that?
We're gonna avoid that south gate and try to.
Okay. Well, you're on
Yep.
the north side of it. So
Yeah, we're on the north side.
you can directly approach the north just fine.
Yeah.
That should be fine then.
Yep.
Okay. What exploration
Unless-
options is everyone taking?
Avoid notice.
Yeah, if they're following the expert, if everyone is, then only Gaius needs to roll.
Ooh.
For
With a
for the
with-
sneaking.
Yeah, for the sneaking, and you have a plus. I don't remember the plus circumstance for this.
If you're untrained in it, you get to add your level to your proficiency bonus, and you also get a +2 circumstance bonus since Cyan is expert.
So +5.
Is it under the aid?
It's not under aid. If you're on the basic action macros, there should be a follow the expert under the exploration tab as a toggle.
There we go. That's where.
So, and Cyan has the Quiet
Quiet
Allies
Allies.
feat. So, if you guys want, if everyone is avoiding notice, or if he's avoiding notice and all of you are following him as the expert, then since Gaius has the lowest modifier, only Gaius actually has to roll a stealth check here.
No pressure at all.
None whatsoever.
It's actually less pressure. Less pressure.
Yeah, I'll follow the expert.
Okay.
It's a quarter of the pressure.
Oh, that's public.
There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm so sorry that I'm going to have to ask you to roll again,
Yeah.
blind Gaius.
Oh.
Oh no!
I know, I feel real bad about that.
You're just hoping he rolls an 18. It tells us.
Well, it's definitely not an 18. So
Yep.
I feel even worse right now.
Oh, Yar.
Gaius,
Oh,
can you
no.
do me a favor and roll one more time? I don't want
Okay.
to punish you that badly.
That sounds like you'll start a free hero point.
What the fuck? All right. That's in interesting situation to be sure that I have orchestrated here. You know what? No, I blame you guys. This is your fault
yeah, no, I'm down to take the blame.
entirely. You of course had to go through all of the extremes you possibly could, just to spite me. I'll tell you this just because it's funny. I will just reveal the rolls because it doesn't really matter. You rolled that 18 into a natural 1, and when I asked you to roll again, you rolled a natural 20. I am a man of my word. You guys have a natural 20 group stealth roll here.
Awesome.
We can
So
just breakdance our way in there.
you
and
guys
they'll
are,
see us.
at the moment, quite quiet. There's only so much you can do to be stealthy if you have to, like, cross an open area. So,
That's what this map looks like. Okay.
Yep.
now that it's daytime.
I couldn't
You know.
see shit last time.
So you've got the large spike walls, you've got the northern gate, these massive chained piles of wood.
Oh, and there's like a northern entrance here.
Mm-hmm.
And we see that from where we are, right?
Yeah, you guys saw it last night, too.
Oh, yeah.
Does this look fresh? Like,
The
or
wood?
is it?
Give me a
Yeah.
nature check.
Hidden? Or...
No, that's going to be public.
17.
It doesn't appear particularly fresh, no. None of this looks necessarily relatively recently logged.
Okay.
It would still have use at the very least. The pile is large enough that theoretically, if you were to climb them, you could long jump and clear the fence. Theoretically. And
Does that
as
mean
far
we
as
don't
you can tell,
see
it
over the
should
fence
support
if
your
we
way.
climb up there?
You may be able to, yeah. It's pretty much same height, so you might be able to see some.
I would like to climb up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Absolutely. There's no check needed to just climb on top of it, since there's so many logs, they're pretty easy to walk up like stairs.
Okay.
I'll go with Kuromori
Sure.
and try to see what we can check out from this side.
Yeah, go ahead and give me perception checks.
Boy.
I will cut the chains.
No.
What'd you say?
Cut the
Go-
chains.
Oh.
You took McKay to chains.
Give
We're
it.
up here.
I mean, if there are people in there, we could lure them out by setting something on fire in here.
I mean, if you're gonna cut chains, cut these ones so it rolls into the
That's
the wall.
an idea, yeah.
Kuromori.
Yeah.
As you get on top of the log piles and sort of inch closer so that you can do your best to see over and in, there are a large number of buildings that you can see inside of the compound. All of them in relatively good condition, at least as far as you can tell from the exterior. There is still a large bonfire in the sort of center of the compound that was, I mean, you imagine it's at least similar to the flame and smoke you saw and smelled yesterday night. Whether it's a new one or they've just, whoever's here kept it going the entire time, you're not entirely sure.
Mhm.
You can also smell and see the source of the smell, what looks to be a number of different meats currently on a spit roasting above the bonfire. There are 4 or so individuals who are currently like sitting on the ground, drinks in hand, and surrounding a decently sized, what looks to be wooden cage, in which it looks like maybe this might be rats of pretty large size are biting each other to the death right now.
Pointed out to Zayan. Look, there's a cage over there of rats of unusual size.
Cyan face planted the logs as he climbed up.
Thanks for letting me know, Kuromori.
The individual sitting around that page, you said with drinks in hand.
Mhm.
Can I make up any details about them?
Yeah, no faces. You're
No
not really sure
faces,
how
but
they
him.
drink.
Yeah, okay, I was just let's say like, oh, okay. Oh, the notes are here.
Oh, they are. Okay.
As you're
How
watching
many?
them, one of them pulls the cup up and just splashes colored liquid into their face. Or, sorry, the skin where their face should be. And, most of it begins to run off. Some of it seems to be absorbed through the skin.
They drink by osmosis? Huh. Interesting.
How else did you expect them to drink it?
With a
It's-
straw?
The sides of the fort seem clear.
Oh, right. There were 4, right, Gromori?
Yes. How far away from the gate were they?
Decently far. They're closer towards the southern gate. The closest one would be within 60 feet. The fire is probably a solid 45 or so feet away from the gate.
Okay. You mentioned there's stuff on splits. I didn't quite catch what you said were on those.
I'm sorry?
They're like, it sounded like they're roasting something.
Oh,
Meat.
yeah, there's meat roasting on spits.
Oh, meat. That's
Yes.
okay, that's what I missed.
Food. Sustenance. You've seen them drink. How do they eat, though, is the real question.
This vacuum gets their face and slowly disappears.
I'll tell
And
you
this
this, you
gate-
don't want to know.
And this gate, Jericho, is this like see-through gates, slats,
No.
or is it it's
Solid wood.
solid wood? Okay.
Big, heavy-looking solid wood.
All right, I'm gonna climb back down.
Well, at least that confirms that they came from here.
Indeed.
Do we just
So-
want to try the door?
I
I-
just want to jump over.
well, I guess my question is before that, do we want to engage in the first place? Or is it enough for us to know that they're here?
We may learn more if we do engage, and they may have information.
Also, they're not likely on guard right now. Next time they could be because
One,
their,
they realize
the
the
scouting party is going to return.
Oh, that's fair. That's a good point. Go.
There's several ways we could engage here. We could just, as Kuro mentioned, try and send this entire wood pile into the wall.
This,
Or we could just start a fire on one of them and see if they come out.
could, but I'm concerned about getting too much of their attention too quickly. If there's more than 4, we may quickly get overwhelmed.
there were buildings inside, right, Gromori?
Yeah, how many birds was it? Or
There were 6 buildings total. Each one's only about 10 feet tall, as far as you can tell. Closest to you on the northeastern side is the largest building, what looks to be a long building. A couple smaller ones on the west, and then some medium-sized to small ones to the southeast.
6 buildings, about 10 feet tall. Biggest one is in the northeast.
Yeah. Well, those are pretty good options. We can lure them out through some kind of distraction here. I'm not sure how we can open that door without it making a sound or making it obvious. We could scale the wall as well. I think we have a ladder of sorts here.
I suppose you could go examine the door, see if it's locked. I assume it is. But
Yeah. From where I am, Jericho, what's kind of can I see kind of the mechanism of the door? Is
You
it
don't see a padlock or anything on it. No chains.
Got it.
I'd expect it to be like a wooden bar behind it. But
Most likely.
Makes sense.
So not even pickable. We'd have to break it down anyway.
Yeah. You can always try
I
to
would
just climb the
propose-
walls. You can jump over them.
True. I could propose that we light this pile on fire.
You really want to light
Hide.
something on fire?
And hide behind this pile and then dump it on them as they walk by. Maybe even take out part of the wall when that happens. Who knows?
Yeah. Well,
The fire sorcerer wants to start a fire,
Yep.
guys.
Who would have thought?
well, I guess I kind of have to
But I'm open
Point.
to ideas. I'm open to ideas.
point to Kuromori here, where we might get the attention that we need too fast, too soon.
Yeah. Because we only see 4. That doesn't mean there's only 4. There's 6 buildings that could have more people in them.
Hear me out. We could split them. No, I'm kidding.
Yes!
Two people come in from the bottom during the distraction.
Well, we do have this feather token that creates a 20-foot ladder that will allow us to scale
Ooh.
the wall easily.
Yeah, that's
You
what
also
I
have
was talking
that?
about. Yes. Yeah, I think once we activate it, it's just a
And then it
ladder.
will-
Yeah,
The entire
it's
time.
always a ladder. Yeah.
Yep.
it won't turn back into a token.
Okay.
That's fine.
We can go that way. Scale that wall. Try, hopefully, not to be seen as we go down.
Where's the best way to enter, Kuro?
Was there a building right in this corner?
Yeah. Pretty close to it. That's one of the
Oh.
smaller buildings.
So our sneakiest person could probably scale up the wall here.
So if you guys want, I will sort of shift ping the center of each of the buildings here. So you've got largest building here, which is a long building. It goes from here to here, about, in width.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You've got another building that's that corner to that corner. You've got a third building. I'll shift ping to force movement. That corner to that corner. Fourth building is this corner to this corner. That's the tiny building. To the northwest, you've got this corner to this corner for one. And this corner to this corner about for the final building.
That would
Yeah,
be
so like
like
entering here,
here
you'll have
or
you'll have the
here.
building for cover,
Yeah.
and you can gain access to the door to let everyone else in.
All right. Then we can scale the wall from here then.
We could
Yeah.
all just go over, right? I guess we
Yeah.
have a way out then.
Yeah, I guess we could just follow the expert, go over the wall.
Are you climbing
Alright, I'm
over or
fine with
using the
that
ladder?
as-
Or using the ladder, I guess.
Well, let's take a look here at party skills, athletics. Ko has untrained at 0. Next closest Zayat, 7. Yeah, I think she used ladder.
Yep.
We have a 0
We
in the
could
party.
follow the expert climbing. Any of you
Yeah.
experts at climbing?
There are no
Maybe.
experts in athletics, unfortunately.
Oh. No. not
Yeah,
yet.
let's just like, climb the ladder right here, and or unless I mean, how hard is it to climb this wall in general?
You can try. It would probably be easier to jump over from the log piles, but you could probably try to climb the walls. It'd be mildly
Yeah, this
challenging for some of
is-
you. Ko would probably be pretty damn difficult to climb the wall on your own.
So this is just a no roll long jump.
It is... Well, you always have to make a roll if you are long jumping. A leap is the one that is no roll. But a long jump is you make DC 15 athletics check, and on a success, the horizontal distance you're able to clear is what you roll rounded down to the nearest 5 feet. So if you roll a 15, that's 15 feet. If you roll a 17, that's 15 feet that you can jump. So you would effectively, anyone who
Just a
succeeds
standard leap
can
10
clear.
feet, though.
A standard leap would get you on the spiked wall
Oh,
if you want to land on spikes.
Let's say she's the ladder.
Yeah. Are we attempting to scale a spiked wall? Is it spiked wall?
You can do it without the ladder if you want.
Nah, I
You
don't.
can at least try.
how tall are the walls? 20 feet, you said?
15.
Okay, the ladder. Can
Well, it'd have to be at an
angled
angle
to-
anyway,
yeah,
so
to
20
avoid
feet's
the,
just right.
All right. I mean, we'll probably just have that feather token forever if we don't use it. So,
Yeah. Might as well use it now.
All right.
Exactly.
so as you guys go set up the ladder, Ko's gonna look sadly at that wood pile over there.
The phoenix in him.
kick the dirt a little bit. Like,
Congratulations on being the first players in any of my campaigns ever to use a feather token. I'm so proud of you.
Yay!
Now it is going to be pretty unwieldy for after this, so figuring out what to do with it later might be a bit much.
I
But
can stay here.
you guys have a 20-foot ladder now that you can use to climb over the walls.
Yep.
Without
spacious bag yet in this campaign, dude.
Do you need a fresh stealth roll?
I will once you guys get inside.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and set one of those little wall sections to be a door so you guys can actually move through it yourselves.
Yay!
Get in, get in, get in. Quick, quick, quick.
Man, come in. Somebody created a wall for us, a door for us.
You want to get behind this meeting?
Magic.
There's a lot of fucking people.
Pay zero attention to what you just saw. I'm actually going to need a stealth check as you guys are all coming over. And I know you've got quiet allies, and I am going to ask for this to be all individual stealth rolls, though.
Got it.
Still follow the expert, though?
You can still gain this follow the expert bonus, yes.
Okay.
Blind, Colonel Moore,
That's-
blind!
Oh. Okay. Right.
Shame.
Right.
Why am I not getting all the
It's a
expert?
good thing. Get to know the bad roll.
I saw the 8.
Stealth save.
You'll
You're an
get
expert stealth, right?
plus
So
2.
Yes, he is an expert.
here
Plus
we
2 to
go.
all.
Okay.
Oh, I just didn't use void.
Funny enough,
notice,
that
but-
Cyan rolled almost the worst.
Almost.
Almost. Gaius did a little bit worse, but that's to be expected. His modifier is less than half of yours.
Oh, my plus 11.
Oh no, sorry, I'm an idiot. I can't read. He rolled the best. I mistook a 2 for a 1. Whoops.
Oopsies.
You guys tell I'm losing my mind slightly? I am going to make some rolls here real quick.
Shagunka gunka goo.
Perceptions.
Okay. Alright. I think I can make some use out of that. As you
Quite the log in
guys...
front of those doors.
I'm sorry? Yeah.
That's quite the. Yeah, not the
Yeah,
big
that
log.
would've been
It is big.
real work for Cheyenne to try to open that.
You just push the doors really hard until the log moves.
Rolls and crushes them.
So as you guys jump into the lumber camp itself, clambering over the wall, climbing down the other side, most of you doing your best to be as quiet as possible. However, Gaius, It's one thing to move quietly and control the sound your armor and weapons make out in the open. Doing it while trying to clamber up and down a wall, even with the help of a ladder on one side, is a much different beast, and while you do your best, the sound of the metal plates jangling against one another is by no means silent. As you all make your way down, taking a quick glance around and scurrying behind this building, that large warehouse-like building to the east, you saw what looked to be a couple people within a large cage in there. One of them seems to notice you. Gaius, you notice one of their eyes go wide. You recognize a Willow Shore townsfolk. And they recognize you, you're certain of it, but they don't say anything. They keep quiet.
I will put my finger to my mouth. Just to further reiterate to not say anything.
From the warehouse, you hear a voice from within go, "Hey, what are you looking at over there? Hoping someone's gonna come save you, are you?" Stupid.
Yeah, it looks like there's 4 of them in there, plus one for Bo.
Those aren't the 4 you saw originally, right?
No.
Okay.
So we got at least 9 enemies.
Taking a quick look through the window into the building you're at right now, it appears to be a more recently constructed building than the other structures. It's relatively unblemished by any moss or rot that you can sort of see on the outskirts of the other buildings now that you're within the camp. It appears to be a normal house of some sort from the interior or through the windows. You don't see anyone inside of it, though.
This looks like a storeroom here. Oh, there's fire.
Bonfire.
Oh, there's fire.
Yeah, you can see this window, Kuramori, looks just barely cracked into some sort of storage room. You see a number of empty freestanding shelves, a couple what look to be open but empty shelves, or open but empty chests. Those windows are actually not supposed to be able to be viewed through realistically.
Oopsies.
That's not on you. That's oops. Not normal.
What do my cleric eyes see?
Normal. There we go. That's on the map maker. There are
I'm gonna
obviously
peek around
windows,
this
but they're not really
corner.
supposed to be visible through.
Right.
That's good. This building goes further this way.
Where did
Gaius.
Gaius see the cages?
With the people?
I saw it was near the bonfire. With the people. It's there's the warehouse to the east.
Yeah.
Oh, the large building?
Yeah.
Yeah, that large northeastern building.
Oh, I see.
The large conspicuous building has the people in a cage. Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
I'm going to carefully peek around this corner, not actually come out fully. But okay.
Remember, you
Don't
can
see
if you
anybody.
hold Q and move your mouse, you will lean, and it will move to let you
What?
look as if you're there.
What?
I recommend against doing that most of the time because I can't actually see what you're seeing when you lean. So I don't know if you've seen things that I need to describe or not. But that's a fun module. Please don't spam it though, because it does spam the chat for me.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. Yeah,
It's all me.
I will get a notice.
I was
every
trying to
time.
figure out how it even worked. Oh.
Yeah, you just Have your token selected, hold Q, and move your mouse out to where you
It
would
is
peek.
spamming. I'm leaning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thankfully, I have the
Oh.
sound effect for it turned off, but there's a sound effect that comes with it also that's like a rustling of paper. It's awful when people spam it.
I look back at them. There's no one, anywhere in my line of sight when I peeked around.
There's no one you could see, Ko, but you do... Give me a perception check, actually.
Okay. Perception.
It deletes all our leanings.
Going through all them. You
Sad part
notice-
was I wasn't even at a corner, so they didn't even do anything.
You do notice against the far building next to those front doors across the way, Ko, what appear to be a number of rat corpses. All of them bloodied and unmoving.
Lots of rat corpses against the wall of that second largest building. Perhaps that's what they're eating, is the rats.
Yeah.
I have yet to see a person, though, so, other than the people in the warehouse.
Yeah. Well, you can...
Back.
You do hear things from here.
I s-
Near where the
I see a
campfire
lamp.
is, you do hear sounds of conversation, the scent of cooking meat, what sounds to be almost party. And Ko, as
Catch
you
the glimpse. I can catch a glimpse of someone over. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the first point, Kuramori, where you can see one of those Nobrobo with a drink in hand, currently just sort of sitting down.
Is there a chance we can lure them over here?
So
Well,
I tried the lean thing. Didn't work. I was trying to peek into his window,
No.
but it probably won't let me.
That one is then also a closed window, that's why you can't see through it.
Oh, okay.
You can tell because it looks flat. That's why it's closed.
There's no
I
way we're getting
guess-
across this gap without them seeing us.
No.
And that's why it always begs the question to me, why does that one, was it built properly to not let people see through it, but the other closed ones weren't?
Yeah.
Who made this module? Paizo.
is there
Oh,
like
Paizo.
is there like a mechanic where, like in RPGs, you do like a whistle and no one lures approaches
You want to throw a
Oh,
rock?
You mean ghost sound?
or something like that?
Must have been the wind.
Yeah, it must have been the wind.
Ko, do you have any magics that can make objects, I don't know, move? Like, I think it's called telekinetic can.
This is when the ventriloquism spell comes into great play.
Yeah. 'Cause I figured
Yeah, I
maybe
can-
if you rattle this window loud enough, that might get their attention.
Well, the only thing I have for that would be, like, I can summon a broom.
Okay, maybe step back around this corner and I'll mess with that window and then come around the corner. We'll see when it comes.
Okay.
Right,
Alright.
I'm right over here.
I'm gonna reach out for this window and try to force it open in a very loud fashion
Okay.
for a couple seconds, and then I'm gonna duck around the corner.
Give me a deception check, please. Blind.
I should have had someone else do this.
Okay.
I thought crossed my mind. This is a make a distraction.
as you do your best to rattle the locked window a few times, the voices around the corner pause.
Yeah, I'd like to move around the corner.
This is we're not having a surprise round. It's interesting.
Well, you hear a couple of them talking to one another quietly. Not even quietly, they're being relatively loud. You hear one of them go, "You think something happened inside? No one's gone in there recently. Nothing should have activated. Go check it out." They're not going to come around the corner, but you do hear the sound of a door squeaking open.
Well, they're split up now. Do you want to try and rush the remaining 3?
I mean,
No,
any
nothing got
fight's gonna-
summoned in here.
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
There's a trap in that room.
interesting.
Jesus. Good to know.
Yeah, we learned something.
Any fight's gonna draw out this place too, probably.
Yeah, I think starting from this corner is probably about as good as we're going to get.
Didn't see anyone.
I could take a shot at the one we just saw right over here, but that will start a fight.
I'm going to ask you guys from here to roll initiative. You can. I'm going to ask it to be done using stealth aside from Kuromori. I'd like you to use deception. We're not necessarily going to get directly into an encounter. I just would like everyone in the initiative tracker at this point to know where you all are.
Crap.
We're not actually starting it or anything. You guys are still welcome to chat, decide what you would like to do, but I just wanted to know what the general order was set up. Because it does look like a fight will end up breaking out, if my understanding of the situation is correct.
They got villagers here. We need to free them. So we're gonna have to fight these guys one way or the other.
Bro, we can't just leave the villagers alone.
I mean, you could.
Who's
No
that
voice.
speaking?
No voice. We will not do that.
Just wish
It's-
we knew it was over here in this building before we did anything, but
There's no way we can sneak over there without being spotted.
There's open space.
you should just let me set the wood pile on fire.
There will be
Set-
there will be a
I mean-
time. Go.
You could set their living space on fire.
So
Yeah,
are
that's
we
just
doing
weird.
this?
I'm actually hesitant to burn down any buildings. But, and inside here.
We'll take on the 4, see what happens. Doesn't sound much of a plan, but
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The
Kuromori,
choice
you
has
see
been made for
nothing.
us, I think. Oh, okay.
That's me joking, by the way.
Oh, okay.
You absolutely sort of press back as far as you can, see them coming. 2 individuals currently, spear in hand, are slowly making their way over. The first one sort of stops up at the window. The other one moves around a bit.
I'm like, they're here.
Oi!
Right.
Who are you? What are you doing hiding back there?
Death.
Oh, okay.
When you like.
Is that what you're saying?
I can't think of anything clever, so I'm gonna say something in our language they won't understand.
Hi. When did you learn to speak another language?
Oh, I was just gonna take a shot actually.
Oh, I mean, if you guys are just aggressing at this point, absolutely we can. They have
He's
spears in
talking
their
like
hand,
he-
but they don't necessarily seem to immediately be pinging you guys for intruders.
Why are they talking to us?
I don't know.
Right.
I'm just like it's
Who has the best? Ko and Gaius. Can the two of you give me a recall knowledge roll, please? Gotcha. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you guys are just going to follow it up with an aggress, then Ko, you would be the first to act here.
Well, you guys want to talk to them, we can talk to them. They're trying to talk to us, but I don't see it ending well.
I'm guessing we're about to kill a bunch of innocent people, but
They don't have faces.
Oh.
How innocent can they be?
it could be an illusion.
Oh, that's true. That's a good idea. I should write that down. Oh, I like your thought process.
they ambushed us just last night.
Who actually thinks that? So, because they're talking, and none of them have talked to us before.
That is true.
So he's gonna cast See the Unseen,
Ooh.
Okay.
which will give him a +2 to disbelieve the illusion. And he's gonna try and, I guess, move up and disbelieve the illusion.
Sure.
Interesting.
Cool.
You won't really be able to
spell.
do all of that right now since you are.
Well,
That
2
is
actions,
4 actions.
move, and then is disbelieve an action?
Yeah, because that's effectively seeking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you would have to move.
I just hold off for just a minute, and then I cast See the Unseen on myself.
Since combat really hasn't broken out, you are welcome to step up and make a perception check to try and perceive through an illusion.
All right.
I guess what I could actually say is like we thought this was an abandoned camp.
Perception with See the Unseen on. Here we go. And I get blood magic on myself, I guess.
There's no illusion that you can see.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right.
So I'm like, well, I was wrong.
This one is gonna pipe up. These are interesting faces. Rovers or prayers? I don't think I recognize you right now.
What did he say?
Rovers or prayers? I don't think I recognize you right now.
Rovers or prayers?
Oh, well,
Rovers or
prayers could mean someone going up to the monastery, right? I don't.
Rovers could be
explorers.
scouts.
I don't. Yeah.
Are we still like in like initiative right now?
We're semi sort of in initiative.
I will.
Oh, prayers could be preying on people.
I will deceive him, or attempt to.
What
For
are you answering?
prayers.
Sorry?
that we are prayers.
Prayers. Give me a deception check to lie, yeah. Then what the fuck are you still doing here for? Didn't you all head out last night? Hmm? I mean, some of you fuckheads were sitting in the room and just thumbs up your asses this whole time, but didn't most of you head out?
Well, yeah, we had a rough night.
You would notice, guys, the moment you said you were prayers, he immediately became... He effectively went from indifferent to unfriendly towards you. Not necessarily hostile, but definitely his expression dropped. His voice got a little colder. Doesn't necessarily... the jovial nature that he had prior seems to be gone.
Where is he standing? He's like here.
This is
right
the one
here.
talking, and there's another one right here.
We were ambushed outside of the camp last night. We tricked their faces. I should let you said that. I should have said that.
You got ambushed. Fucking losers. Fine. Imagine you're heading back out again in a bit, but what, you want food?
Yeah, hopefully we're famished.
We got some prayers over here. They want food. Say give it to them. No, they'll both turn and walk away. Back out into the clearing.
I just whisper, I don't know what's going on.
They can't see.
Okay.
They have no eyes.
Remember, maybe it's that, but you also are aware that Nope or a bow have the ability, like mentioned, to steal faces.
Yeah.
And not
That's why I
just the
said
face, the entire appearance. Effectively.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned I said we were ambushed because
Right.
we're ambushed.
Yeah.
But
And you just said you stole
didn't
their
say-
faces. To them, that's entirely believable. That's what they do. That is what Nope or a bow do. They steal people's appearance. That doesn't necessarily mean they can automatically see through it.
Well, at least I chose a good-looking one.
Guys, are you going with them too?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think it's hiding.
Now the question is, do no Porbo? I don't know.
As you come out into the center, no, they don't even bother to get you meat. That's up to you. If you want food, you can get it yourself. But you do notice one of the rats in the cage, very much in the middle of killing the other one right now, and there are numerous other like rat corpses kind of kicked against the buildings. It seems like this has been a running entertainment program for them.
So who are you betting on the two? I asked this one over
Smaller one. It's got a running streak for long. Injuries haven't piled up on it that much. I'm betting it's going to get through at least 8.
here. Nice. Looks like a fighter.
You said there's meat against these walls.
The meat is currently cooking over the bonfire. There are like rat corpses from ones who have apparently lost the fights kicked against the walls.
Look at
Are-
these pathetic specimens.
Are the meats rats?
No, actually.
I'm gonna
Is
grab
it-
some food.
Is the meat human?
Good question.
I will take a bite.
I will. Can I do a medicine on
Sure.
the meat?
It's a bit gamey.
You want that blind or?
Yes.
I examined the meat.
Doesn't taste or doesn't look human as far as you can tell. Dark red meat. As you try it, Cyan, it's very much sort of like a mixture between venison and pork. This is bear meat, you can tell.
Ah. Okay.
Bear.
Should I be able to see through this window?
Yes, that window is open.
Okay.
Pay no attention to the spider webs. So you're kind of fully walking away as the rest of the group sort of sits down to talk to these people, Ko. Am I correct in that?
Pretty much. I just made a comment about the rats so I could
Yeah.
go over and examine them and just. You need me to roll for anything on that?
No, not right now.
I'm also kind of leaning against this wall as I'm munching through and peeking through the wall,
Yeah.
through the window.
Taking a look in, I'm going to go ahead and pause real quick just so I can go over some descriptions.
Yeah.
So stop moving. Taking a look into that window, the room definitely looks a bit strange, a bit funky. It's an elevated floor that takes up the vast majority of the room. There are multiple dozens of what look to be blood red candles carved into the shape of various types of humanoids. Humans, elves, lizard folk, rat folk, anything you can think of seems to be carved there. Their wicks are all burning, and there is no smoke being generated from the flame.
Oh, that's weird.
In the center of that is what looks to be some sort of misshapen effigy from, like, crafted out of a very deformed burl of wood. There are two faceless individuals wearing red with sort of a staff laid across their lap, just sort of sitting, facing in the direction of the burl of wood.
Now, was this room?
No, that is the one Cyan's looking to. There wasn't
Okay,
much you could see in that room, Ko.
Yeah, just spider webs.
What you
Told to
could
ignore.
see of it was mostly hallway, a couple shelves, potentially with like old foodstuffs on them. You could see the floor had a number of what looked to be broken dishware and pots on it. And most of the walls, floor, and ceiling that you could see were covered in thin layers of cobwebs.
Okay. And just to let you know, I seem to be able to see through this one.
Yeah, that's a toilet.
Oh, okay. So that window can be seen through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you can see through it. It's a toilet. These people leave the
Privacy?
window for the toilet open because they're weird like that.
Can I do a recall knowledge on this folks here?
They're no probo. They don't have
Oh.
faces.
Nothing special about them.
There's nothing really for you to tell that makes them special. Like, they're not wearing armor, but you don't know
probably
enough about Noporobo to really have an idea why these ones
They're
would be dressed
probably
differently.
They're probably the prayers that they were talking about.
Oh.
I'm gonna risk something here, and this might blow up in my face. So, well, I'm nibbling on this bear meat. I approach this one. It's like, should we report our encounter with the the Willow Shore villagers. It wasn't far from camp here.
I'm gonna need a deception check, and the
Fucking
DC is
stupid.
very high with that.
Can I?
Oh, fuck, why did I do
Because
this? Why-
that
you guys-
is
You
very
guys need to
big
stop me
faux
from
pas.
doing...
Can I aid?
No, go for it.
You guys need to stop me from doing this shit.
Am I
I
able
rolled a
to
12.
aid? Well, can I aid?
How are you aiding?
I'll back on. Like, yeah.
The DC's gonna be so high, I don't think a 14 or 15 is gonna cut it, man.
You can roll an aid roll, Gaius. But
For deception.
yeah. That grants a +2 to your roll, Kuramori.
Oh man, that would be what, 15?
But yeah, all of them are gonna kind of turn and look at you. Oh. Before you move, Ko.
No.
That's why I was paused. Hold your horses.
I got you. Oh, I didn't realize how far you were.
Oh.
I couldn't have known that Kuro was gonna stick his foot in his mouth.
You could sense it. You could just feel it in the air. Wait a second.
What, is my face crooked? No, I was saying
How about this? You know what? Do me a favor. Just... That is a nice appearance. Just drop it for me for a moment. Just to confirm.
He's just drop it for me. I'm going to jump back because I can't do that.
Ko, you're up first as
Whoa.
the fight is officially breaking out now.
Oh
Have I heard
no!
any of this?
You could probably hear, like, you could hear the revelry, the jovialness of them, like, talking and partying, and you probably heard it go silent.
Okay.
Fucking stupid.
Alright, so first
You
action.
can probably assume something has gone wrong, at least.
One action.
Tsukio,
here.
bless us.
They're all staring at Kuro right now?
At the moment, yeah, they're all, well,
Or staring at something. I can't see Kuro. So.
yeah. Most of them are facing in the northeastern direction. They all, you can clearly see, have, like, actually readied their spears at this moment.
I see. Okay.
This is a case where you RP too hard without looking at your skills and realize, oh wait, I shouldn't be doing this. And I did twice.
Oh man, they're all just perfectly spaced out. I can't.
Sorry.
You seem it. And that moves 10 feet when I sustain it.
My hope was you should go talk to those
You're-
prayers. And then we go
You
and
went up.
visit
I
those
saw you
guys.
going up to the fire when I was walking
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, you know.
So I can assume that this guy is the closest to you, probably.
You can make whatever assumption you want.
And that's a me phrase right there.
Yep.
Well, never mind. He's outside 30 feet anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah, my thought process was like, get told to go visit the prayers who are still here, and then maybe you can shank those guys.
Yeah,
I think
I'm just
move
gonna
on to these
cast
guys.
Floating Flame on this one right here.
Okay. And as we did determine talking after session, doing some research, You can sustain the turn it's cast if you have the actions. You can sustain more than once per turn.
Yep. This is my. I used a move action. So
Yeah.
Can't even do it.
And they are going to succeed for half damage here.
Balls. Oh, that's right. Dangerous sorcery doesn't do anything because it's. Oh, I can't wait for that remaster.
Now that Dangerous Sorcery is just part and parcel of Sorcerer's Kit.
Right, and doesn't say
Duration.
instantaneous or whatever they used to.
It also applies to healing now, which is neat. But he will take 6 fire damage from that. Which still injures him pretty heavily. And that's going to bring us to their turns. There are multiple going before you, Cyan, here.
Yep.
So starting with this one is going to...
Oh, I need to check something real quick.
Ah!
You could try to play
I
this off.
forgot to put my armor on.
You can apply it now. I'm imagining you remembered to put it on in the morning.
Yeah, I just realized
This
it
is
wasn't on.
this is just a you thing, man. You did that yesterday too.
All right.
Yes,
could
I
still-
did do that yesterday.
You could still play this off.
He's going to run over towards you and swing his spear at you twice, Kuromori.
Well, maybe not now.
Oh, nyar.
They already don't like the prayers. You made the wrong choice on the coin flip there. And then you immediately outed yourself as not actually knowing what the fuck's going on here. It's really hard to come back from those two blunders.
Yep. Yep. As soon as he said prayers, I'm like, oh no. It's just robbers.
Can Cyan continue to pretend?
You could do your best to.
Hey, it's not his first language.
But with 2 stabs towards you, Kuromori, you are easily able to... is your blade drawn right now, do you think?
No.
No? Okay. You are easily able to just sort of knock aside the blade of the spear as it pierces towards you. And that's going to bring us to this one right here, who is going to go up after Cyan and Gaius, seeing the two of you there. His first strike is going to be against you, Cyan.
I'll nimble dodge that.
Sounds good. Big whiffs all around. Second strike is going to be against Gaius. Oh, please. Thank you. All right. No dice. Last but not least is the one in the fire. He is... While that's funny, I know better than to do that. I've been burned before. He is going to stride over and swing at you twice, Ko.
Okay.
As much as I want to throw the spear, it's not smart when they only have 1 spear and no unarmed attack. For 3 points of piercing damage on the first strike. And 7 on the second.
He'll target it with all these misses, and then you hit me twice.
It's because I care. Look, you dealt first damage with the fire, so I had to ensure that the first damage was dealt back to you. It's all balanced.
No, I'm kidding.
It's your mystic armor, bro.
Cyan, we're up to you.
All right.
I had to save your butt. I didn't get to cast shield on myself. It wouldn't have anyway.
I was just eating my bear meat over here. I'll drop the bear meat. Draw my rapier for my first action. Then move over towards the other side of Gaius
All right.
to flank this guy. So he's off guard to me. and I will stab him with my rapier.
Go for it. Yeah, that hits.
Awesome. And that's for 6.
Points of damage. All right, all right, all right.
It's good.
Very, very nice. Gaius, we are up to you.
All right. There is one in front of me.
There is indeed.
Time to exploit.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys have no weaknesses or resistances.
Unfortunate personal, but
But you are aware of their immunities, which
That's the
include
personnel.
inhaled effects, olfactory effects, and visual effects. I wonder why.
Strange.
I'll draw my sword two-handed.
All right. You learn any unusual weaknesses or vulnerabilities on a crit success. I think I am going to give you a little extra information because of that. If they can't see, smell, or taste, what other senses could they possibly use? Perhaps
Hearing.
Hearing.
And touch.
And touch, yeah, but don't care about touch. You're fairly certain, Gaius, having come across these guys once or twice now, having a little chance to study and get close to them, that they probably have pretty sensitive hearing, and if you can deafen them, that'll come with some additional benefits.
Remember to try to deafen them. And
Hope that
I have nothing to deafen them with, so bring it in. Can I get protect?
Oh!
dead.
I don't roll bombs, so
Yeah, he's just dead. Was your weapon already drawn coming into this?
that's those. So I drew it two-handed, then attacked.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, you just, as you pull it out of your sheath, you easily cut through this creature like butter. He just dies. And that's going to bring us to the final one here, who has a 25-foot move speed. And can exactly flank Kuromori with one action. And he's going to do just that. He's going to walk up, he's going to stab you in the back, and he's going to miss. He's going to try again, and he's going to miss again. It's your turn, Kuromori.
The heart of the dice is with me.
I'm sorry, Ko, I can't help it that everyone else has a really high AC. Why is your AC the same as theirs? Never mind. Yeah, the dice just hate you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As I
I've got no excuses.
sidestep all these attacks, I look the one who first attacked me, the one who blew our cover here. I'm like, you prey on our village, you cause us all this pain and suffering. It's Sukiyo's will that the dead be put to the final rest. And you, as I raise my hands above my hand, as if I'm holding a blade, I want to cast Blazing Armory.
Ooh.
And I'm going to create a flaming katana on my hand,
Nice.
Ooh.
held in two hands. And I am going to strike at this son of a gun. And I'm going to say, you are... Whoa, hey, that doesn't look great. Why is my attack bonus that low?
Because it doesn't have the +1 or striking on it. I got you.
Well, I put +2 dice on it. Oh, is my attack bonus that low? Oh, I thought it was higher. Oh, it is. Okay, no, that's not wrong. Okay.
Are
I
you
thought I was
untrained
higher.
with katana? You're not trained with martial weapons?
I should. Oh, you know what? It's partly trained as no, that's not right.
No, it is.
I should be-
Zukio's weapon. The
Oh,
katana.
it didn't add martial for the thing because my doctrine. Because my doctrine, I should have the war priest one.
Right, War Priest at 3rd level gives you training in martial weapons.
Yeah, so
And
looks
it did
like
not add that.
apply
I got you. I'll add that manually.
Okay. I was like, man, that's really low.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's a really low attack roll. This is going to be bad.
It doesn't want me. So you should have an additional +5, which I don't know if you want to add manually while I work on this.
Yeah, I can add it as a modifier.
Yeah.
5. Let's make it circumstance.
There you go. I don't know why it didn't add it manually to you, but it should be added now.
Oh, yeah, I see it. All right.
Aha!
One of
Two-handed,
you is standing right
flaming
here.
katana. I
What
forgot to
color?
target him. Let's fix that.
One of my teammates standing right here, right?
I
Standing
would like
to the south of
Okay.
that by 1.
Yeah.
That's an enemy right there.
I am going to
Okay.
hero point that.
Okay. Hey, nice hit.
Yeah.
The animation helped me see that.
18
Oh,
points of
Points
fire
of
damage.
Fire damage.
Would you believe it if I told you these guys have a maximum hit points of 18? And so that'll
Oh,
instantly
yes.
kill him.
And as I cut him down, I say, "You're already dead."
Goodness.
That was a good hero point. That's all my actions.
All right, Ko, that brings us back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
take
not
a
easy.
50-50 shot here. I'm gonna spend 1 action sustaining and move it. I'm assuming he tried to get flanking, so here.
Perfect.
And
Like how you're moving it without even knowing. And solid choice. Can you put the spell back in chat for me, please?
yes. I can do better because I will cast it again on the other one that's in front of me.
Oh ho ho! All right, well, I'll roll a save for the one in
With
the
my
back
other 2
first.
actions.
The one in the back's on a crit fail.
Ooh.
And the one close to you.
You want these separate damage rolls?
Yeah, why not? The one
Since it's
close to
2
you will
different
fail.
ones. Alright, here's the crit fail one.
12 points of damage to them. Very nice.
And the other one is
14. That's enough to kill. All right.
Alright.
There's only one left, and he's badly injured. Cyan,
That
do you want
is
to
my
finish him
turn.
off?
Oh, yeah. I'm moving here. Looking at this burning faceless one. I think I know who did that. And striking with my rapier.
Go for it.
I will hero point that.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yep.
Love that sound.
Love that sound.
It's such a
Let's
good
see
sound.
how much over them. Well.
Well, that poopy damage.
Only 10.
Yep.
Thankfully, that is more than
Enough.
enough to kill.
Oh.
So, as the fight breaks out, and really before much noise can even be made, you guys just go to town on them. And they fall easily before your blades and weapons and magic. So, Kuramori, I know your blazing armory only lasts for, I guess it lasts for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's up to you guys if you would like to immediately go do something else or if you would like to convene at all. But I think first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and take just a quick break.
All right.
So People can stand up, stretch, grab some water, do what you need to do, and I will see you all in a few minutes. 5 specifically, so that Blazing Armory runs out.
I'm just gonna have granola bar for.
I'm not that crazy, thank you very much. All right, welcome back. So, you guys have just finished taking down these bow. One of the rats is dead at this point.
Well, I don't want to stay in there.
Fair enough, I suppose. What is the plan from here, though?
We should act quickly. If there's others, they might have heard the commotion.
Do you know where more are?
Guy saw a few caged people over in that building, right?
Yes, we should probably free them.
In this building here, there's, I guess, they look like clerics almost. I don't know if we should deal with them right now.
What did they look like?
Well, they're like faceless ones as well, but they were kind of dressed differently. There were a bunch of candles.
Do I actually see this one here?
Yeah.
Does he see him?
Maybe. Doesn't seem to react.
It's not reacting to the commotion outside.
Nope.
Well, okay, if they're
All
not
right.
reacting, then maybe deal with the ones in this main building.
Yeah, I agree.
I trouble you for heal.
Oh, yes. Certainly. I will give him a...
I'm 10 down, so
I'll just use... Well, I'll just be a 2... Oh, I guess I could... No, it'll be... This...
If you took the time to treat wounds, it would, you'd lose your Blazing Armory.
No. I forgot to target you.
That's okay. Look, guys,
It's
there's
23.
doors on the backside of the building.
I didn't know there was doors on this side of the building either. So,
There's a big fucking opening over there. There weren't doors.
oh, I went for where there's doors. Well, I'm over here now.
Oh,
Gaius has disappeared from sight.
are we
That's back where
going around the
cage
back
was,
then?
right? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's where the cage is.
I'm going around the back. Apparently, I thought this was the front.
Are we?
Oh.
Are
That's
we,
like
I will-
the bay entrance to the warehouse was on the west.
are we crawling
Doors.
away from the window?
Oh, this is my game. That button doesn't do that.
The southern
Right.
building is covered in thin webs, so
Nothing there, Cole.
probably nothing except spiders.
Right, you guys ready?
We can check
Yes.
later though if we need to.
I'm ready.
Step on in, and I will try to deceive them.
I'm sorry to say that's probably out the window by now.
I have a flaming sword in my hand.
I love the gusto.
Well, it may work. It may work.
Well, let me describe the room and what happens
Yeah.
when you open the door and step into here first. As the two of you, you and Kurmoy, pull the doors open, because these are not sliding doors like houses in Willow Shore. These are actual swivel doors. You pull them open, step inside this warehouse. You can see the large makeshift wooden cage. Looks to be crafted from like saws and other lumber work tools. There's a massive like root burl from a tree nearly 5 feet tall right next to you, sort of like a throne almost. Lounging atop it is one of these Nopera bow. You can see a bow sort of right next to him. He's got a quiver on his back, a helmet on. Actually looks dressed for battle, at least. There are 4 people you guys recognize as townsfolk from Willow Shore currently trapped within one of the cages, looking partially injured, roughed up, exhausted, and 4 more Nopra bow with weapons sort of at the ready. As you enter into the room, before you even get a chance to speak, Gaius, from the throne... Huh. Longer than I expected. You enjoy your time out there?
It was a fun time, but we're under attack. We should go.
Under attack by you, right?
No, by others.
Right. Pray tell, why were you folks climbing over the wall then?
We forgot our keys.
To the doors that don't have locks.
But you guys hate us.
Playing it being a prayer, huh? Alright. I'll play along, why not? Sure. Who are we under attack by?
The townsfolk. They gathered a militia. They're on.
The townsfolk.
They want their people back.
Of course they want their people back. And of course they'd send people to get them back. That's why I'm talking to you right now, isn't it?
Well, you're talking to me because you're a little bit incompetent. Talking when I'm warning you of danger.
Right.
Clearly, that's not your strong suit.
Right. Let me just... Okay. Liked the insult there. Nicely done. Very passive. Is this your way of threatening me?
No, if I wanted to threaten you, I would cut you in half.
That's
no
not a
point
threat,
in
that's
threatening
murder.
an
There is a
idiot.
difference. Hi, other side. Yes, I see you standing at the open door also. Nice weapon. Are you going to try the same shtick too?
No.
Fantastic. I'm open for a conversation. I don't know what snake oil your friend's trying to peddle down here, but he sucks at it.
If you want snake oil, I got that for you.
Oh, you're honest about the snake oil, are you?
I'll rummage in my pack and pull out some snake oil, like actual oil from a snake.
So you're honest about that, but not anything else. You really are a snake oil salesman, huh?
Yes, I'm running out of time of this thing.
Am I able to recall knowledge of what this is and why he's acting different to the others?
I mean,
He-
pretty
I
sure he's a
mean-
leader.
A person can talk.
Why? Are you taking our people? Why have you attacked our village?
Well, I didn't attack your village. Let's make one thing clear. The prayers attacked your people. And wanted sacrifices. I didn't want them. That's why I haven't sacrificed them. I figured, people, your village would come after them. I don't want blood on my hands. I figured, let's wait for people to come. Let's have a great little conversation. I'd offer to do it over tea. I don't have tea, though, so it's just a conversation. Sorry.
Can I sense some motive here?
Sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I know what I rolled.
Could be anything.
I don't know, man.
I do like that you were targeting one of the grunts outside still, though, guys.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Oh, let me target him now.
Oh, you can target. Oh, shoot.
As far as you guys can tell, he seems to be genuinely open about wanting to have a conversation. It's hard to tell if he's lying, considering there's no facial expressions for you to go off of. Makes it a lot more challenging, but, there's no sweat on the brow, there's no tonal inflection, There's no tremors in his voices. He seems to be genuinely speaking his mind. Goromori, that's a bad joke and you deserve death for that. I just saw it in Discord.
O's gonna like wave his arms trying to get Koromori's attention. I don't know if he thinks he hasn't been seen yet.
Can
What?
I go
No,
ahead
I know
and
I've
make
been
a
seen.
request of him?
You can talk to him. What are you trying to request?
All right, we'll talk, but have those four go outside of the building. I'll
They're
put away
perfectly
my
safe in
blade.
there.
No, I'm talking about the four that are outside of the cage.
Oh, no. You want me surrounded, not necessarily surrounded at the moment, but face to face with enemies who likely came here with the intent to slaughter, to send away guards that I have.
I'll put away my weapon. They
Sure.
will too, and we can talk. You want to talk, right? So
Yeah,
why don't we
absolutely.
actually talk?
Because
Have
I'm not
them
a
go
fucking
outside.
idiot.
You definitely are.
I'm not. You guys are really good at the insults, by the way. Fantastic. Why would I willingly put myself in the bottom position when
You have the high ground.
I do? I'm also the one with effectively hostages right now. I'm
character,
happy to
I don't know how.
converse.
Character, I don't know how to respond to Ko because I
Well, I just
can't.
like, does he see him look over or no? Like, do you look at him or?
If I acknowledge it, I'm gonna have to make an exception roll, and we demonstrate I'm really bad at that.
Can
This
I at
house
least try the
Probably
request
knows
roll?
all of you
Okay.
are here.
I will attempt to glance at you without making it obvious I'm doing that. I'm probably going to fail. But I'm like, what?
Do a loud whisper over to Ko.
We heard him say that. Why were you climbing over the wall, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He's not being quiet at all. He's being loud. He's just talking normally. Look, I'm happy to have a conversation. I'm even happy if you want to have your weapons out and at the ready in the conversation. I'm not getting rid of my guys, though. I'm not.
Well, then you wouldn't mind if I joined you up there, then.
I mean, I do have personal space preferences. So, would rather you not get all up on here. Really only room for one person up here.
There's plenty of room for two. Don't be stingy.
Okay, I am stingy. That's kind of why I'm here. Believe it or not. Stingy. Look,
I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
you're here to get your people back, right? That's what you're here for?
Yes.
Fantastic.
What
I
the
don't
fuck
wanna.
do you know about what's going on?
Oh, whoa! Someone came in with some frustration. I like you.
What's
You
with
get
the
to the
mist?
point.
What's with the giant ghost wall?
Great questions all around. I'm not
Well,
entirely
we've revealed
certain.
ourselves.
You guys are doing great at surrounding me. Hey, why don't you guys, dance with my guys? We'll all, stay a couple feet back. Everyone's got their eyes on each other. This is a great little preparation we've got. Anyway. You said the mist wall of ghosts. That's what we call it, at least. What's going on with that? I'll be entirely honest. I don't know. I don't really give a damn about it.
You seem very nonchalant about this entire thing.
What's
Am
your
I supposed
role
to be
here?
chalant about it?
Well, you kind of ambushed us.
I did no such thing, nor did any of you. No, none of us did such a thing.
You're ambushed outside your camp.
Oh, you ran into the prayers then. Yeah, that checks out if
They
they
were-
ambushed you. They're the ones looking for sacrifices. They're the ones who
Where
know
were
what's
you
up
the
with the
night this all
wall.
started?
Do they dress differently than these guys?
Some of them do. The ones with hocus pocus bullshit.
Well, they were kind of dressed like your guards over here, the ones that ambushed us.
Great. Are you judging us based off of the clothes we wear?
Yes.
It's
Well, they weren't talking to us. We didn't have much to go on.
Well, if they were ambushing you, no shit they weren't talking to you, huh?
Where were you and your men the night this all started?
Night this all started is a very broad term. What started?
The start of summer.
Start of
Blood
summer.
mist.
Good question. We woke up.
What?
We woke up in the woods, maybe a couple miles north of here.
You just woke up from sleeping for a long time, or you're just being funny with me and you're just saying you just woke up the first day of summer?
We woke up. Heads empty. Thoughts none. Memories nada. Well, a
Oh.
couple of them had memories, but they think too much. They're the prayers. We don't like them.
What is your role in all of these events?
Oh, good question. My name's Mugiro. Remember it, it's going to be famous one day. I'm the leader of the Rovers. We are the hunters, the bandits. Yes, we do a little bit of stealing here and there. Yes, we kill some wildlife. We have a party every day. We just enjoy ourselves.
Ever move any sleeping people?
No. Nope.
I'm gonna try to sense motive that.
Sure.
I
It's
guess
really
there's a-
funny that this guy has zero facial expressions during all of this. Because I'm sitting here doing facial expression as I'm talking, and I'm
Really?
like, wait a second.
Sure.
Yeah, Kuramori and Co., as far as you can tell, that's not a lie. Again,
There ain't nothing invisible in this room, right?
not that you can see, no.
Okay, good.
The Rovers
What
and
is-
I just want to enjoy our lives. The prayers, Zodo leads them, fanatics, they've got thoughts. They worship,
God thoughts.
I think they call it Kugapti, some sort of spirit that's behind the wall.
Which
I
wall?
recall.
Behind the wall
The
of
wall,
ghosts.
the ghost
The wall
wall,
of ghosts.
the mist, the fog, whatever you want to call it.
I'll do a recall knowledge on that name.
Kugapti?
Yeah,
Sure.
it sounds almost religious.
Yeah, sure,
Almost.
I'll try it. It's not gonna work. I'll try.
So wait, you are the prayers? Did they also just wake up
Yeah.
first day of summer?
Yeah, I think so. But they had, like, some actual thoughts and memories saying that Kugapti's the one who awoke us, and Kugapti will set us free.
It's. Well, I have
None
to
of you
say,
have
it's kind
ever
of.
heard of the name Kugapti before, by the way.
It's pretty interesting that you were able to create these two factions just a few weeks ago. Rovers and prayers.
What, did you expect us all to get along and sing Kumbaya?
Well, not create two factions right away at the very least. But it seems like the other group, these prayers, seem to have been gifted by memories almost.
Oh, so they're special. That means they're crazy.
Cyan just shrugs at the special word. Maybe.
Where's the fun in listening to some higher power? Let me just be me. Let me do my own thing. Let me enjoy my life.
I kind of bristle at that as a cleric.
Oh, pshaw.
Well, I don't say anything about this.
So what's up with these townsfolk?
Oh, leftovers. At least that's, my belief. Zodo
We were
went
to-
and kidnapped some people from your town the other day. And, Zodo didn't really like these ones, said they weren't old enough to be sacrifices. So, thought that turning them over to me would be a good peace offering. Try and patch things up between us. I said, fuck off. That's insulting. Now I have to deal with the problem of you people coming here because they're trapped here.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
you could just let them go, and you'll get
Look at
rid
them!
of.
Do you think those people can survive the walk back to town on their own?
We will assist them.
That's what I was waiting for. You come, you take them, you get out of here.
Why does he want the old?
I don't know. He said they weren't old enough to be suitable sacrifices.
Sorry, what's the name of this guy again?
This guy's name is Mugiro. I'll type it up in chat.
Okay, and the prayers
Zoda.
guy is Zoda.
Zodo.
Yeah.
This Zodo, is he a?
She.
Are you at odds? Okay. Are you at odds with her? Are you enemies in a way?
We're sure as shit not friends.
Would you like her gone?
I mean, are you open to being hired?
Well, she's preying on our people. We want that to stop.
I'd really be happy if it stopped.
Can you tell us where she is?
Follow the trail northwest of here. They've got some sort of prayer site over by the wall somewhere. Should be down the path. Maybe take majority of a day to get there.
Are they at the shrine at the end of that prayer trail?
Sure.
You don't know, do you?
No. Prayer trail? I don't know what that is.
Are they beyond the Wall of Ghosts, at least? Do you know that?
None of us can get through the wall. If they can get through it, that's news to me.
Oh, interesting.
So, I doubt it. No, the hunting trail. Just follow that.
Okay.
How about
What have they
those?
told you about their god? Like,
Yeah.
Not
What is its
much.
intention
Quite
and
frankly,
why?
I didn't really ask about it. I don't care.
they didn't
So-
try to convert you.
They tried. I told them to go suck toes.
I
Do you
like
suck
this guy.
toes? Don't answer that. I don't want to know.
Sorry, did you ask if I suck toes? Do you see a mouth?
I think he said,
I asked
"How do
for-
you
I-
suck?"
I absentmindedly asked, "How do you suck toes?" No, I don't want to know.
Oh.
Those we saw two fellows that are building that in robes. Are they part of the prayers?
Yeah, they got two in their little stupid shrine over there. They commandeered that building. I think there's two others here in the camp somewhere. If you want to kill them, be my guest.
Is this where the sacrifices happen in this camp?
No, the sacrifices happen at their little fucking shrine at the end of the hunting trail.
How much time has passed since we've been talking?
I'd imagine your blazing armor is probably either run out or is about to run out at this point.
God damn it.
Sorry, Kuromori.
So just to repeat myself, you'll allow us to free these townsfolk without any harm happening to us or to them.
Yeah. I'll even keep them safe here if you want to go deal with the fucking Zodo and her people, because I know they took one or two with them to sacrifice. So I don't know if you care more about them first.
We do. Perhaps we can make the ones here talk and tell us where exactly they are.
The hunting trail. Follow that shit. They're gonna be at the end of it. I swear.
Do you know how many have they sacrificed so far?
So far, none. They're doing a sacrifice for the first time here. They've tried to get people for it a couple times.
Shit. How long ago did they leave?
Yesterday night.
Oh, we should leave. We should get after that.
Well, we got the people here. I do know they've got one more prisoner in the small building to the far south. They, I don't know why they're keeping him here, but that guy was loud and obnoxious, so maybe he knows something.
Right. Everyone,
All
I
right,
think
we're gonna go now.
Yeah, let's not
and
deal with
investigate
those-
down
Hey,
south. If
I mean-
any of these people are dead when we come back,
They'll be just fine.
in
Before-
interest of smoothing things out,
Yeah. A gift?
no,
No?
a admission.
Oh.
Your fellows outside thought we were with them, and then they quickly saw through that we were not with them, and they attacked us and we defended ourselves.
Oh, they're dead.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
You think I care? They're not me.
Fair enough. I just wanted to make sure you weren't surprised by that.
You guys have fun. Hey, in case you need them, we're friends now, right?
At very least, neutral.
Better than enemies. Let's see. Friends give each other gifts. That's a thing, right? Yeah, I assume that's a thing.
Oh, I think he's gonna give us a gift. Hold on.
He will pull out a small parcel and just kind of toss it towards whoever is waiting for him to throw something at them.
I'll try to catch it.
Sure, it's easy enough to. Doing a quick look through, there's a number of tools in it, as well as like wax depressings. This is a set of key making tools.
Ooh.
Let's see.
So they grant a bonus to thievery checks to pick a lock, and if you successfully pick a lock with them, they produce a temporary copy of the key for that lock as well.
Oh, cool.
This is a magical item, and it is in your inventory now, Cyan.
All right.
there
Well-
are 3 doors south of here, guys.
I
You
guess
guys have fun now.
Maybe a stable or
Alright.
something.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. You guys are killing you're killing all the prayers, right?
Yes.
You guys are my favorites. Fantastic. I'll see you whenever you get back.
Okay.
We'll be back. We'll be back for those. Take care of those
Yeah,
townsfolk, okay?
absolutely. Of course.
Are these like stables? Is that why?
I mean, they're small little doors. You are welcome to open one up. Congratulations, you have found the toilets.
We found a pooper.
And my god, does it smell awful. Do not mind the blood.
All right. I'm going to position myself by one of these middle doors.
Sure. It's probably a good thing you
Uh,
didn't actually step into the bathroom, Ko.
Oh yeah.
Because that is grounds for a fortitude save. The
I said
smell's
the
that
loud
bad.
guy was being kept in here. I think he said the smallest building south. So.
Yep.
Oh, there you are, guys.
You want to see if that guy is still prisoner in here, or go and get the clerics first?
Probably get rid of them first.
Okay, there's 4 doors. Do we just SWAT team
So,
open 4 doors at once?
yeah.
There's one big room, right?
Yeah, as far as
Yes.
you guys could tell.
Okay. 2, 3.
Roll perception.
Roll initiatives before you step in, guys. Get back outside.
You did open the door. Okay.
Can I use stealth on this one?
Oh,
Yeah, you're hiding behind the
gross.
wall.
Yep.
I know you.
Thank you.
Oh, gross. He's putting a face on.
It's funny because these guys at the moment aren't even reacting to you opening the door. All right. As you guys open the door, Cyan, you're the first to go. They do not seem to bother about the doors opening at the moment.
I get a hero point.
Did you not one?
I think so. I'm at 9.
Then
only
yes,
have
you
plus
do.
8.
Your mom first +8.
Yep.
Wahoo!
All right. Yeah. I'm
Your
moving.
CV unseen should be gone by now. By the way.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
That means there's something invisible in here, guys. No, I'm kidding.
Free action to just shout, "Hey!"
Sure. No response.
Oh well. I am striking the first one then.
Okay. And they should be off guard because you are going before them, rolling stealth for initiative.
Correct. The yeah. Yep. They're both the same to me. I
Remember
guess.
myself how these guys actually play, because these guys can actually do something fun.
Uh-oh.
That is
I
not
am
gonna hit.
hero. Point that.
Sure.
Natural.
Much better. That'll hit.
All right.
For 7 points of damage. All right.
The same thing. Second attack.
Why not?
A little concerned that they're barely injured after that.
Don't worry about it.
But that's
These
true.
guys are a little
Nope.
beefier.
That's a whole
Good
big
guys.
no dice there, Cyan.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's going to bring us to the one you didn't shoot, who's just going to turn his faceless face in your all direction.
Uh-oh.
Was that necessary? We were doing nothing. Why must
You're
you
hunting.
interrupt our warship?
You take our people and sacrifice them. That is going to end now.
Then I'll take you. He's going to try and steal your face, Goromori.
Oh,
Can you give me a fortitude save, please?
Okay. I like to use my. Oh, never mind. It's a success.
It's incapacitation, and you guys are higher level than them at the moment, so... on a success... Man, is that really incapacitation? That's tragic. I think I might have made these guys elite the last time I ran them, and that's why. This was actually a more dangerous ability. You will become dazzled as you feel the skin of your face, Kuromori, begin to almost peel off. Feeling like it's pulling away from your skull. And is just sort of hovering a couple, like an inch or so away from your flesh, making it much harder to actually see anything.
You what? That's fucked up.
Man, you guys have to crit fail for it to actually do its effect on you right now. I remember why I made them elite.
Capacity is a.
Their ability is
useless. I understand why they have it, but it makes all those abilities worthless.
I do have a house rule in my games for it that It just means the enemy can't crit fail.
Yeah, well, I'm going to actually leave on these guys real quick. And the reason I'm doing it for these enemies specifically, their entire ability to do anything relies on them being able to at least have someone fail on stealing the face. If no one fails, then their abilities, they quite literally are nothing in combat. So
Go for it.
we're going to leave the success on you, Kuromori, but just for mental's sake, their HP and ACs have been adjusted to be about what they were beforehand, but you guys will not be actually gaining the benefits of incapacitation against these effects.
Okay.
Because it's such a cool ability if it works properly, and incapacitation makes me sad there.
Yep.
He is going to stand up and two-hand his staff. And that brings us to you, Kuromori.
Yeah, my face hurts. Is that not a sensation I like? I am going to cast Divine Lance on him. I don't want to get closer to him.
That is going to fail the dazzle
It's
check.
going to fail, so never mind. I am going to raise my buckler.
All right. And let me just check how long the dazzle lasts. Oh, I'm sorry. That should hit, because on success, you're only dazzled until the start of your turn. So, you will hit, and I'm sorry, I deleted your buckler effect. You'll have to reapply that. Yeah, even worse.
Okay. I didn't even roll the attack yet.
That's enough to hit.
All right.
10
points
points of spirit. Very nice.
Yes.
All right.
And I'll raise that buckler again.
Perfect. That's going to bring us to the other one. This guy is similarly going to turn around and he's going to attempt to steal your face, Cyan.
Sure.
So, if you could give me a fortitude save, please.
Oh no, it's your face!
That is a
Oh.
fail.
Let's see the fun abilities.
So, you all watch as this figure turns to look at Cyan, turns in Cyan's direction, and seems to focus before all of a sudden you almost imagine the two of them switching places. Because all of a sudden you see Cyan's face on this guy, and where Cyan's standing, he has no face anymore. Cyan, you feel your flesh pull away before almost rubber band snapping back into place. And you go to blink in pain, and it's like you close your eyes for the blink, and they never open again.
Oh no.
You are currently blinded. You cannot speak. You cannot smell. Would you like to hold your breath right now?
Yes.
Okay, then you're not suffocating yet. And this Nobrabo has your face. And it is going to use its last action to also two-hand its weapon. Gaius, that brings us to you.
Okay, I just stole his face.
And guess what? That's just part one of their combo.
Well, time to exploit.
All right. Personal.
Unfortunate. Well, that's good enough for me for now.
Is it really?
I'll hero point it. Why not?
Sure. Oh, that sounds much better. Very nice. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh boy. 15 total damage dealt, instantly injuring him pretty heavily.
And that is my turn.
All right. Then, Code, that's going to bring us back to you.
Hmm.
Sorry, I did not, as editing a character sheet. You're burning them? Could you please actually place the area that the cone is taking up? Thank you. Okay.
Oh, just misses that stump.
You know not whether it is a good or bad thing that you have missed that stump.
Okay.
But they'll both make the save, starting with the one closest to you. A success for him. And the further away one will also succeed.
I'll take the badly injured one. Will take extra fire damage from
Sure, he'll take the one extra.
blood magic. Yeah.
Radio.
Okay, so one will take 4, the other will take 3.
All right. Very nice. They're both looking pretty bad from that.
Yep.
All
That's
right.
my turn because I had to move first.
Cyan, that brings us back to you.
All right. I'm kind of panicking, clutching my face.
That makes sense.
But I still have my bow.
Mm-hmm. You have a general
And-
idea of where enemies are.
General idea where they are, and kind of assuming they haven't moved. So I will strike at the one I struck a while ago.
Sure.
And how does blinded while fighting work in Pathfinder?
If you roll an attack, it'll automatically roll a flat check for you.
Oh,
You
cool.
are making, I believe, a DC 11 flat check to target them
Okay.
successfully.
Gotcha. Foundry magic.
Assuming it works properly.
Yeah, I'm kind of just guessing.
Look at that.
No,
Unfortunate.
robbed.
Oh, and you are out of hero points also.
I am.
Oh, Cyan.
I probably hear the arrow miss.
Yeah,
and
I'd say.
Strike the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll try again.
Sure.
It was a crit.
As the guy uses your eyes to dodge your arrow.
Oh, that's nasty.
You're welcome.
Don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Ooh,
That's
there
a
you go.
hit. Love to
Nice.
see it.
It's funny if I can do a recall knowledge at this point.
What's going on with my face?
Yep. So that was 2 attacks, right?
That was 2
Yep,
so
you done
far,
2.
yep.
Yeah. Oh, third one, because I'm kind of just
Shooting
panicking.
blind?
Yeah,
you would
shooting
say?
blind, panicking. Yep,
Literally shooting blind.
Bullets.
literally. But just
That's a whole big no dice.
all right. That's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, Cyan, thankfully, your face comes back to you. You open your eyes, take a deep breath, look around, and see yourself staring back at you from 10 feet away, an arrow currently in your chest. There are two people with Cyan's face here now, staring each other down. And this one right here, well, I mean, he sees you right there, Ko. He's got to try and steal your face. He just has to. Could you give me a fortitude save, please? As my voice breaks.
Yeah, nothing's stopping that. I probably should have given myself the save bonus. Oh no, that's from rejuvenating.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He just wants your face. It's nothing personal. But he couldn't take Cromor's
personnel.
face, so he wants yours.
I will.
did click the button.
Oh, oops! I will hero point it, so I'll just roll normally on
Sure.
the thing and take away hero point. All right, so I just get it back.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Then the similar thing that just happened to Cyan is going to happen to you as all of a sudden you find yourself just encased in darkness, unable to breathe, unable to speak, unable to see anything, just not knowing, forced to rely solely on your ears at the moment. And because you're blind,
caster.
he's gonna hit you in the face now with his staff. She's gonna roll horribly on and miss. Alright, Kuromori, that brings us to you.
Yep.
Both of these enemies are now bearing the faces of your friends.
Well, they didn't move, so I'm not gonna get confused. I'm gonna slip between them here.
Oh, look at that beautiful positioning.
And oh, I need to delete that. It's no longer there. And I will quick draw my spear. I'm gonna
Alright.
hit. Now, if he's blind, he's not. Is he considered threatening for this?
It's
I know where he is. I'm holding a
question.
dagger.
Actually, Foundry should tell me if I attack.
Yeah.
I
Both
will-
you and the ally have to be able to act. You must be wielding melee weapons or be able to make an unarmed attack. You cannot be under any effects that prevent you from attacking, and you must have the enemy within reach. He can
alright.
still threaten.
I'm gonna try and hit that guy first.
Sure. That's going to hit because you're flanking.
Nice. Come on, big damage.
7 damage, alright.
All right. I'm gonna try and finish up that guy.
Sure.
That should be it.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, minimum damage.
He didn't have much remaining, so thankfully your spear is just going to be able to go right through his skull and almost like pushing a cheap paper mask off of someone's head. Gaius and Cyan, you both watch as the spear pierces through and what looks to be just a mask looking exactly like Cyan's face is pushed off, thrown into the air, which then immediately catches fire and burns into nothing before it even touches the ground.
My face.
What are you dealing with here?
Alright, well, he doesn't get an action anymore, so Gaius, we're just up to you.
You're muted.
Actually, he's not muted.
Oh, I thought he was muted.
We just can't hear him. Gaius, speak to us.
Ooh. Yes.
His mic's working because it's going on and off, but
Yeah.
maybe he got up to use the restroom real quick. I don't know.
That's what the stepping away button is for. Oh. Don't see his mouse moving anywhere, so... we're gonna go ahead and just have him delay for a moment and move over to you, Ko.
Yeah, well, I'm holding my breath.
Yep.
And suffocation rules are weird.
They are. So, you can hold your breath just fine. If you speak to cast a spell, you will lose all remaining air. I typically say the spell will go off at least, and then you will immediately fall unconscious and start suffocating.
Yeah, but can you even speak like this or no?
It's
Probably
funny.
not.
Can't
Yeah, you
speak.
cannot speak or ingest, so most spells you just can't use right now.
Okay. So I'm just gonna stab him with my dagger.
All right.
Where's the button? I never attack, so it's like there it be.
Oh, your dagger's silvered. Oh, you're the one with the silver and the cold iron dagger.
I'll hero point. Well,
If you hero point, you're gonna have to hero point both of them into successes. Keep in mind. So you'd have to use 2 hero points here.
I will just attack again.
Sure.
Hopefully not.
Ooh, like that sound.
There you go.
All right, critical hit with my dagger
Nice.
Very nice. Well, blind.
with my strength of 0.
2d4. 2d4. Let's
Hey,
go.
maximum damage.
Max damage.
All right. It's gonna hurt.
Love to see it.
Fish for that double 20.
Oh, that is auditory. I was gonna bone maw and just give him the thumbs down. We'll just do the +2 and hope.
Hope for the best.
Nope.
That would hit. You can hero point the
like
flat check.
Oh, he's near death. That's tempting. It's 11:30. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
It
Foundry
doesn't
won't let you.
It doesn't let you.
Yeah, just manually subtract a
want me to
hero
roll a
point.
D20?
Roll a d20.
Okay, so come on, greater than 11. There we go.
That's what we like to
Yay.
see.
All right, let me take away hero point. Oh no, you didn't.
I already got you.
And
quick.
damage. Come on, 4. Okay,
Three's pretty good. It's not quite enough to kill, but as your face comes back to you at the end of your turn, Ko, you can see the heavy lacerations you just inflicted on this figure with your blade across your own face. How could you do that to yourself?
Here to surrender.
No, I don't think I will. If you wish to surrender, you're more than welcome to now. Gaius, are you back with us? Well, the slamming sound just came through his mic, so
Yeah.
that was a funny response.
That was my room is above his.
Ah.
So
Was
I
that
just stomped on
you?
the floor. Yeah, I stomped on the floor hoping he didn't fall asleep or something.
Oh.
Seems like he's still not back, so Cyan, we're just going to move on to you with him continuing to delay.
Sure. I get everything back, right?
Yeah, you've got your face. Ooh, I did not mean to close the door on you.
Is this lesser cover from where I am?
From where you are, yeah. I'd say, yeah, he's absolutely going to have lesser cover if you shoot from there.
Gonna move forward into
No,
the
he
room
doesn't.
then. Strike. I don't like that thing that you do.
You look Ko dead in the eyes and try and shoot him.
Probably not still functioning well after getting my face stolen. I'll strike again.
Go for it. Ooh. Well, hey, that's a hero point for you.
I'll get that hero point then.
But that is going to do it for your turn.
Oh, it still gets a turn.
Realistically, Gaius would attack him before he gets a turn, so we're just going to have Gaius mosey on over, stick his sword into the enemy a couple times.
Well,
You know, miss.
yeah.
He's got one hero point left. Do you want him to hero point it or just attack again?
It's the end of the night.
Is that an argument for a hero point?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Alright. He'll prevent the guy from getting a turn if he hits. And that's a hit. Yeah, that's more than enough damage.
Should roll his damage more often.
I don't want to. I'm good, thanks. As he dies, similarly, Kuromori, you watch your own face come fluttering off this body and burn into ash in the air. Or sorry, Ko, not Kuromori.
Close face.
Your names both start with a K. They sound kinda similar how they start. Alright, well, with two of them dead before you, now that you're in this room with a little bit of a better chance to look around,
Yeah, what's this weird situation?
can I get a perception check from everyone, please?
Sorry, I'm restarting Foundry. It seems to have crashed on me.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Perception, you said?
Perception, I said.
Reception.
Ooh, gee, I don't know.
He could have rolled anything.
I think you roll 2.
Yep.
I think it was a 2 followed by a 1 on the day.
A 21 on a D20.
Damn, that's pretty impressive. Taking a look around this room, you now get a better look at the little candles all along the ground, and again, smokeless flame emanating from each of these sort of blood-red candles that's shaped like a person, almost. Each of them different from the other. They also aren't melting the candles at all. All of the wicks are just coming out of the tops of the head of these figures and are burning, and there's no melting wax or anything. The effigy, suppose, seems to shift as you look at it.
The weird stump thing.
Yeah, it's... As you're looking at it, your eyes are drawn to focus on it more and more. And the more you look at it, the more it seems to change. It's almost like it's trying to hide itself and its appearance from observation. When you first look at it, it's like you're looking at this hunched over old man with long broken arms and a head made from a bundle of twigs. But in the next moment, it changes entirely, becoming this crouching frog choking on a man that it has swallowed whole. Shifts again. Now it's this weird spider, not wholly spider, not wholly octopus. Those tentacles should not be there, but there's also vines and leaves that make it look part plant as well. Some sort of strange combination of these three different things, and then it shifts back to just a tangled knot of roots. It just seems to constantly be shifting into these strange figure forms as you look at it, and your eyes just you have to almost blink and pull yourself away. You find yourself wanting to just keep looking at it longer and longer.
Can I do a recall knowledge on that silly thing?
You absolutely can.
I'll do the same.
Yeah, me too.
Which,
Who are the people
Depending
with the
on-
funny recall knowledge abilities right now?
Me.
I can't lie to you, right?
Yeah.
Dumb.
You can just.
Someone
you
have
can
dubious
just-
knowledge?
I think Gaius does.
Ishino does, I think.
Gotcha. Not Kuromori who rolled in that one, though. That's all I care about. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything to lie to you about with this, because quite frankly, none of you have gotten any sort of clue what this is.
Yeah.
There's some sort of magic influencing this burl of wood, but none of you have any clue what it actually is or where it's coming from. Whether it's a part of this wood or it's an enchantment that's been placed upon it, you're not sure.
I
Maybe we
would
have some
like to
notes.
cast Detect Magic.
Believe it or not, there's magic within 30 feet of you.
Then I would like to ignore the stump and cast Detect Magic.
Believe it or not, there's magic within 30 feet of you.
I'm gonna check these guys'
Okay,
pockets.
I'm gonna attempt to put out one of these candles. Can I use ignition? I don't think ignition can put out a flame, sadly. But
Can you give me a religion check, please?
religion, oh no.
Mhm.
Public,
Yeah.
right? Here we go.
Yes!
Wow.
Wow.
That's not a good thing.
Oh,
Oh.
What have you done?
how can a nat 20 not be a good thing?
Because you successfully put out the candle.
Oh, okay.
And it's easy for you.
Man.
You step forward, you put out the candle nice and easy. It doesn't relight as you do so. There's a small, almost spark of divine energy that passes through your fingers into the candle to shut it off. You notice it almost try and reflare back up. But it dies and it does not return. The candle, which looks to be this young elven woman, begins to immediately rapidly melt.
Probably should ask which ones there were and not do humanoid one.
They're all humanoid, different
Oh, they are.
ancestries, and they all look entirely different, but every single one of these is a humanoid.
Do any of them look familiar? Or are they not that detailed?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Or after I realize what I might have done.
As you spend some time looking over all of these candles, they are remarkably well detailed. And
Oh.
a number of them look like they might be familiar. Something about them feels familiar. Maybe not the entire figure, but, you know, a facial expression that gives you a sense of deja vu, a specific mole that you're like, I feel like that's an obvious enough mole that I feel like I've seen that on someone before. Nothing either of you can definitively place as, like, someone you know, but many of these candles feel familiar. There's something else you notice, though, Kuromori and Co. As you're looking through these, the shimmering of the burl seems to stop for a moment. You can see there's a small hollow space within it. And what looks to be a small charm, some sort of amulet almost, that looks just like an eye staring back at you from within.
I'm going to be stupid and grab it with my left hand.
I like that you specify the left hand.
Come on, right-handed, so if it shakes my left hand, I can still function.
Sure. You grab the amulet out of the burl of wood. Next thing you know, it begins shifting again with its visual, just taking on a myriad number of different forms.
Examine this amulet.
Yeah. It is hollow. It looks like a hollow eyeball with just a thin leather cord running through it. It appears to be almost an amulet of some sort. Yeah. You do see what appear to be minor runes engraved within the iris.
What do you have there, Kuromori?
Not sure. We need to take some time to examine it. Perhaps as we check their belongings and see if they have any clues on them.
These guys have a stick and the clothes on their back.
Oh, okay,
That's
never
why
mind.
I wanted to keep one alive. Well,
They
maybe
didn't
the
seem
guy
like-
they are holding prisoner knows something.
You guys want to
I'm
check on
trying
him?
to
I'll-
ignore the fact that I might have just killed someone.
Well, if you guys want to check on him, I
Sent their
will
soul to a bad place.
examine this. I'll start a recall knowledge, and if something disrupts it, something disrupts it.
Oh, so you're studying the amulet?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll try to look for the other prisoner.
I don't think Ko's giving too much shit about safety at the moment. Oh shit.
As soon as you said you don't give much of a shit about safety, my eyebrows just shot up.
He's in his own head about what he just did.
That's fair. As you open the door and find yourself looking into a well-furnished room, there's a desk, wardrobe, there's like a privacy curtain off to the side, there's a door that you know leads to the outhouse, and just sort of sitting in the chair right next to the desk is another one of these faceless figures with a staff, who's just going to kind of turn, put an arm up on the back of the chair. Hello there.
Are you going to be more talkative than your friends?
Which friends are we talking about?
The ones doing whatever that fucked up ritual is in the building over
The ones
behind
praying?
me. Yes.
Well, of course they weren't going to talk. They were praying. Did you attack them while they were praying?
They attacked us.
That's kind of fucked up. Understandable, because I'm fairly sure we're not on the same side, but, you know, kind of fucked up.
What are the candles about?
The spirits. Offerings, representations, you could say.
Brings
There's
the room.
actual spirits?
I mean, depends on what you see as an actual spirit. They are ones who are in the process of being freed from the cycle of suffering. And we must let them burn until there's nothing left. Only then will they be free.
I don't understand all that mumbo jumbo.
That's fine. Understandable
Are they-
entirely.
Are they dying? Are they dead?
They're already dead.
Did you kill them? Or your group did?
I did not kill them, no. We did not do any sort of killing. I see the expression on your face. Yes, yes, yes. They are spirits who were gifted to us who had already died, so that we may better understand our Lord's mission and his abilities.
And
And-
what mission is that?
To free everyone from suffering. What else would our mission be?
And who is this lord that you speak of?
Lord Gugapti. We are his teeth. We are his true believers. We are the executors of his will, while he cannot.
He cannot what?
That is my bad. I should not have described him in such base terms. Gugapti is not one who can be described so unfairly.
Is the effigy in there a representation of Kogapti?
On some occasions, yes. They are the first breath you'll never take after you die.
Metaphorical
what
things again.
happens to the soul?
I'm sorry?
What happens to the soul?
It's freed.
You keep saying that, but what does that mean?
The endless cycle of suffering, the river of souls. Reincarnation endlessly done in search of enlightenment. Gugapti frees you from that. Allows you to live in the here and the now. Enjoy your life and all that it is worth. And then in death, truly embrace nothing.
Isn't that kind of Pharasma's turf, though? Based on, I think, what Gaius told me.
The Lady of Graves is a misguided mistress. Thinks she
Similar, but
understands everything.
Yeah, the
About life
religious
and
guys
death.
are missing this conversation.
Yep. The non-religious one. Just
Oh, Gaius
I'm
is a
busy looking at
Pharasma
this.
worshipper. Fuck.
I mean, this guy's stuff is also completely contrary to Tsukio's as well.
Yeah.
It's like the. I don't know how
Relevance.
much a layman knows about the River of Souls or anything.
You probably don't know much about the River of Souls. You're probably more familiar with the concept of reincarnation and
Yeah.
using consistent reincarnations to reach enlightenment. That's a lot more prominent. That is sort of the teachings following St. Pochi here and Tian Sha. So you'd probably be a lot more familiar with that. And quite frankly, the idea of removing someone from that cycle really is nothing short of blasphemous.
Yeah. Suffering
That's
is
all.
temporary anyway. That's the whole point of reincarnation. It's to get better and better, so. Yeah,
Well-
I mean.
These guys seem to be under the belief that that process of endless reincarnation is eternal suffering in and of itself.
And if one were to put out one of those candles, what happens to the spirit?
The spirit would
Is it
be
just
returned
freed back
to the
into-
river. It would have to be gathered all over again and given the opportunity to be free once more.
Sigh of relief.
I think you did the right thing there, Cole.
Now, what do your fellows intend to accomplish with their sacrifice? The prisoners they've taken.
What is best for everyone? we wish to experience the same freedom ourselves. Unfortunately, none of us are pure enough. Well, we are in one sense of the word pure. We are new. We are free from past lives. But we are not old enough to have experienced the suffering we must feel to understand what it will mean to be free. And so we need a conduit for that.
So you're going to kill people so you can feel what it's like.
We are going to grant someone the privilege of becoming free from this endless cycle, and in doing so, free ourselves simultaneously.
You're dying with them.
You can't smirk. God, I can't do any facial expressions with these guys. It's
How
awful.
were these souls gathered?
I'm
You
sorry.
said they were gifted to you. The souls, how were they were gifted to you?
If they were a gift,
souls
how
in the
am I to know how
candles.
they were gathered?
Well, you just said that the soul and the candle would have to be regathered.
I imagine so.
And who does that?
The fishermen of the river.
Fisherman, is that a real person?
You can give me a recall knowledge roll.
Yep.
See if you've ever heard about the fishermen of the river.
Or I'm gonna assume this is some kind of like the way the Lady of Graves is for Asmo. It's like one of his.
You've got no clue. You're delving into territory that you don't particularly understand in the first place. Like, Kugapti isn't even a name you recognize. You don't know if it's a divinity or what.
Yeah.
So, the term fisherman of the river doesn't ring any bells for you.
This back and forth has been going on for about 10 minutes. Can I identify magic roll?
Yeah, if you guys think you've been talking for about 10 minutes, then absolutely you can give me that identify magic
Yeah,
roll.
I will be continuing
Discussing philosophical and religious things here.
Yup. I love a good old philosophical debate.
I just want to see what
We
this
have-
average is.
Do
Yeah.
we have a death toll?
On
Like how many
Just the
people
villagers.
died in the village, like during everything that's happened?
There might be, but you don't know what it is.
Okay.
Furthermore, you are able to identify the object as a pendant of the occult. It grants you a +1 item bonus to occultism checks while you wear it, and it also lets you cast guidance as an occult innate spell
Oh, neat.
for whoever wears it.
Or it's not cursed or anything.
It might be cursed. I haven't dealt a curse to you
is-
guys in a couple sessions.
Who knows?
I didn't find no curses on it.
I could see Gaius putting it on, but I don't know, I'm just wondering if all the souls that have been dying are not being allowed to like go where they're supposed to, and they're all just in these candles now. Like since this whole thing started.
Hey, who are you talking to?
Well, there was no one you directly recognized in those candles, at the least, so...
True, but someone's stopping the souls from going where they should be, or stealing them from the river.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
If he's not just spouting,
I mean,
something that's just not true.
you haven't made a
close
sense
it.
motive check. Would you like to?
Yeah,
I
can do
would.
that.
Oh,
Let me ask you this, Ko. Do you remember what happened this past Thursday when you didn't sense motive?
Yes. Yes, I.
that's
do.
not a prisoner.
No, it's.
Oh no,
I've been chatting with this one, Kuromori.
Oh, I see.
Ko, he's talking in riddles. It's hard to tell. Cyan, this guy's making way too many metaphors. He's... Quite frankly, he could be lying out of his ass, and you wouldn't know, but something tells you this guy you're talking to doesn't nearly understand what he's talking about as well as he is playing it off.
Oh, he's a damn fool.
I don't. He's just speaking in this riddles kind of thing. I don't think he understands
Where's
truly
the-
what's happening here.
Where's the prisoner that's supposed to be in this house? Do I risk stepping in the room?
He does not respond when you ask about the prisoner.
I'm going in. Oh, you're going
Excuse
in.
me, he asked you a question.
And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight. Because
I figured
he's
you
probably
already
going
had
to
your
attack.
face ripped off.
Since Cyan's so
okay.
clearly out loud called him out on his bullshit, he's not very happy at the moment.
One of those cults.
They know what they're talking about, I swear.
They only have vague memories of what they're talking about as a thing, so
Exactly.
what you're talking about.
Like, it's... They're zealots, but it's hard for them to actually spout their ideology and zealotry because they don't even really know why they're zealots. They just are.
They were
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
woken
they also
up.
just woke up.
Yeah. A few weeks ago.
And that's assuming they're telling the truth on that.
Yeah, they're hard to read because of lack of faces.
Imagine that, having no facial expressions makes it hard to tell if you're lying or not.
It's
Who would have thought?
shocking.
Yeah. Stein's feeling a little testy because his face was stolen. And not a good feeling.
Sorry, did you say testy or dusty?
Testy.
Okay. That's what I thought, but it sounded a bit like dusty.
No face stealing, please.
I mean, if I was there earlier to hear the little trash talk about the River of Souls, I would like, bless.
Let me tell you, my other game that's further along has two very kind of zealotry Pharasmins in that party. Some of the decisions they make are wild. Because of that.
Nice.
We have one here, but
Yep.
Gaius is kind of neutral-ish almost.
Did they actually talk to this guy, or did they just kill him?
I think they just killed him. They came in through the secret door in the fence.
Oh, there's a secret
Secret
door.
door.
In the fence.
Well,
No,
we
they
came
don't
in
think-
here out of order, right? So
Yeah. They came here much later. They had gone back to Willowshore and found out that people had gone missing first. And so they rushed over here to try and rescue them, knowing that people were captured. You guys just kind of came here after people got captured because of the timing, but before much could happen, so you guys have a very real chance of being able to rescue the sacrifice.
that's really cool. I like how the things can diverge like that.
I feel like we've been doing things kind of in a different order almost.
It's one of those weird things where, like, here's a specific spot or two on the hex where, like, the big encounters for this chapter are, but the chapter's also free-flowing, and we don't really want you going to those hexes until the end of the chapter, but half the information you get during the chapter points you towards that hex. So,
Oh yeah.
effectively, once you guys finish up here, you're going to have a hefty amount of downtime before anything important really starts to happen again. And so it'll be up to you guys what you want to do with that downtime, whether it's relax in Willowshore, see if you can help people at all. But this
raise a lot of money to
Yeah.
afford that hold iron katana I want.
What do you want, dog? What do you want?
Yep.
this will be one of the like this is the last big encounter of summer. So you will have after this realistically until the end of summer to just sort of do what you want before fall starts ramping up and the town starts preparing for winter, which is going to lead to its own challenges that will need your help again.
Gotcha.
All right,
Very
So-
nice.
we're super efficient.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We only have the east side to map, I think, in terms of the fog.
Well, and you've partially mapped that. Ishino did a little bit of it.
Yeah.
You guys have sort of mapped a lot of the edge of the region. You haven't done a lot of like the deep interior and gone and looked through those, which you don't necessarily have a reason to.
Yeah.
You do still have that ask to get Peachwood.
Yep. We have a bunch of
I
those.
believe
Yeah.
you have to report still on the Old Vision or the Old Village expansion. You've got to get your ownership of the tea house certified.
There's some missing horses or goats.
Yeah, missing
or...
animals.
Yeah.
Granted, the ranch owner has some bigger problems to deal with right now.
Yeah, we have a bunch of. Coast friend also has.
He might be the prisoner.
Oh.
He's being awfully quiet. He must be unconscious.
Man got jumped when he was out looking for his chickens.
Oh.
So, I had a potential encounter set up for if you guys were actively helping him over a couple of days, because the first Noburabo ambush would have occurred then.
No, I was. This whole camp did not go at all the way I thought it would.
There are multiple potential encounters out front that you guys have just completely ignored. By coming in the back entrance, it's funny. I do quite like how open this whole thing is with your guys' options for completing things.
And no one's ever thought to use the feather token ladder? Huh.
My other group didn't because they knew about the secret door.
Oh. Okay.
So,
That's fair.
yeah, because they had done some research in town about the old lumber camp and asked around, and so they were able to find someone who mentioned the door to them. So they knew they didn't have to try and come in through the main gate or try and get over the fence. They just had a hidden door to get in by.
I don't even remember how we came across this lumber camp info.
We we didn't. We were mapping the wall, and we knew
Yeah.
the lumber camp was there, and we were just like, hey, on the way back, let's stop at the
Let's
lumber
just stop at the
Oh.
lumber camp.
see what's
we
happening
also-
there.
We also suspected there might have been something going on there because of Ugly Cute's information about
evil to the
evil.
west thing.
Ugly Cute
Yeah.
said that like the guys who kidnapped you, the Noburabo, were theoretically camping here in the west, and
to the northwest. And
yeah.
the
and Great
the
Willow said there's an
Kodama.
evil to the west
Yeah.
as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I just assumed it was all like the monastery to the west or beyond the west.
Right.
Well, I think Great Willow said something about that. It's within the area. It's not outside.
Great Willow said they sensed a greater evil beyond the wall.
Or Brody beyond the wall, but the one that he was talking was also in.
Yeah.
Or,
Ugly
yeah.
Cute effectively had the information on the lumber camp. Great Willow has a feeling about something else.
Even
Oh,
worse. Yeah.
Something
He has a feeling
more
about
dangerous.
book 2 or 3.
So
Ah.
yeah, you guys
Yeah.
truly just kind of stumbled upon the lumber camp, and I had to do some heavy deciding of like, do I want a potential kidnapping early, since they're kind of in the west a lot, or do I want them to, if they choose to stumble across the lumber camp, do they do so when there's like no one there? I didn't really want you guys to like come and explore the entire lumber camp with not many people there, and then
Right.
later people get kidnapped and you have to come back and go through the whole thing a second time. So I just
That's
moved
fair.
out my plans and improvised a lot.
I think next session will be me going, Gaius, this guy's talking shit about harassment and stepping aside.
Gaius, what's going on?
Guys, you okay? Got your face stolen?
Gaius
He's the
is
only
just
one who didn't.
Gaius is sitting in that room with no face right now, just suffocating.
Not to make the GM's life hard, but I thought about checking out trying to find the cave where Rook
Oh yeah,
died slash
yeah.
maybe didn't die slash
where he got his
whatever.
patron.
Yeah,
That's certainly something you
because
guys
I am
can try
curious.
and
I am curious about it, but he is a dead, a gone PC. So
He's just in a coma.
do. He's just in a coma. He's not dead.
I'm a fellow
He-
GM. I just don't like
His arm needs to be
creating too much for
amputated.
GMs.
Yeah. You might also want to visit Buckthorn in the Leshy.
Well, especially
Buddy,
now
how's
that you
it
guys have
going?
official ownership of the Cerulean Tea House, it'd be great to go meet with the Leshies and, potentially set up a business partnership with them. Because I imagine you'll need tea to sell at your tea house.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll use my seasonal thing on.
There you go.
Oh, who has
Nah.
D-Lore? You're the one who has it, right, Ko?
I think one other person has it too.
I'll let you know. I do have rules for hosting tea ceremonies to boost town morale.
I love it.
Cool. Yeah, I think Ishino has that one too.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Ishino has D-Lore. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you
He's an
guys
old
so
man
much
that
for
likes
showing
his
up
tea.
tonight. Hope you
Yeah,
enjoyed.
thanks.
And I'll see you all next time.
See you
Alright.
next
Bye, everybody.
time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
Later.